Ladies and gentlemen, how everybody doing this evening? We got Miles Bourne, the new NXT North American champion, kicking off NXT tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in on IWN. This is your WWE NXT March the 3rd, 2026 watch along for NXT Season 20, Episode 9. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. Sure to watch along. Tell your friends about the IWN YouTube channel. And let them know that I'm live for NXT tonight. I really appreciate the likes and the support that we got last night for last night's Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw was a very, very, very solid average plus show. In other words, it was a solid B plus average show last night. The only bad things on the show was the real El Grande Americano versus Rayo and Jimmy Uso versus Austin Theory. Everything else was spot on great last night. Everything else was good, and it delivered perfectly. That's how the Monday Night Raw show should be every week. As for NXT, last week's NXT, they slightly stepped up. So the question is, will they slightly step up again tonight? Well, we'll have to find out because we're going to tune into the show right now. We got Miles Bourne cutting a promo. He's the new North American champion. He beat Ethan Page last week. He's cutting a promo celebrating his North American Championship win.
You want to push me? I'll push right back. Because I'm not going to sit here and be some Boy Scout, and I'm damn sure no angel. So to get this title and to keep it, without the side of me out the show, then so be it. Can you hear me now?
This is the NXT Vengeance Day Go Home show. I recently made an announcement on Twitter, X, Facebook, and here on the YouTube community tab that I will be live for Vengeance Day this Saturday night. We'll also be live for both Lucha Libre AAA episodes this Saturday night as well. The weekend's already stacked. We got Friday Night SmackDown before those two, which will be Friday night. We got Evolve tomorrow, and then I have Thursday night off, so another week of WWE Wrestling Watch-Along content here on the IWN YouTube channel.
Well, let me tell you, I had a million great nights. From night one of stepping into this place, I became the quickest NXT champion in company history. Then became AAA mixed tag team champions. Then broke records as North American champion. Longest amount of days, most successful title defenses.
So we got an Ethan Page and Miles Bourne segment going on. It was Miles Bourne cutting the promo, and then Ethan Page came out.
I just knew you would come out here, Ethan.
Hit the thumbs up, y'all. I don't see no likes on the stream right now. Let's get the thumbs up. Let's get the views up. Share the stream. Let everybody know I'm live for the Vengeance Day Go Home show. And let's get some more audience in here as well. Sharing the stream, getting more people in here helps.
Hold on a second. Look, hey, I'm happy.
Also, I'm going to discuss with you all about the auto-translate thing that I mentioned last week. I'm going to explain my full paragraph about that and what languages you guys can set it on and when you're supposed to set it. Wait a minute, we're getting a Miles Bourne versus Ethan Page North American Championship rematch already? So I guess this is Miles Bourne's first title defense tonight. I don't like how they rushed this. First of all, should have just had this as the main event. Or should have had it before the main event. Because this came out of nowhere. Nobody was expecting that. God, I can't stand here and Booker T on commentary.
He's got to put the best on display tonight. He's got to put the best on display at Vengeance Day this Saturday, 7 Eastern.
Let me inform everybody on Twitter X what NXT kicked off with tonight. Vince Joseph, back up, man. You too close to the action, dude. You're going to be done got hit. Dang.
Tonight's episode of NXT is presented.
Man, they don't even got no darn wrestling attire on. That's why I said they should have waited until before the main event to have this match. That's what I mean by NXT rushing the shows. They be rushing the shows too much. They need to take their time and slow down. They just had a slightly solid low B- show last Tuesday night. So we need to be seeing that again tonight. And I hope we do. I have my faith in this show tonight. Like I did with Raw last night, which I knew Raw was going to be a solid B+ show based on the card. The card was already looking solid way before the other shit got announced for the show last night for Raw. Gotta keep everybody on Twitter X informed of what's kicking off the show tonight. I'm already putting that in. Get ready to put this tweet out. So we got Ethan Page, Miles Bourne throwing punches at each other. Well, Miles Bourne is the one that's throwing the most punches right now. Power slam by Ethan Page. Miles Bourne kicks out. NXT's on a split screen commercial already, and the show just started. Yeah, I know how you're feeling about that one. Can't blame you. Every time something good happens, it goes right on commercial. Then you wonder why JD be complaining about the commercials like he do. Can't blame the fucking guy, dude. There be so many commercials, people don't be having time to wait. People don't like waiting. Sometimes I don't like waiting. Especially if it's a waste of time. Because when it's a waste of time, I just say forget it. If it's worth my time, yeah. I noticed NXT didn't put it back to the normal screen. They still got it on split screen while the match is happening. What in the hell? I know NXT ain't got no glitch tonight on this show.
Last night on Raw. Congratulations, by the way, to our new Intercontinental Champion, Penta, has hoisted up.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, do they not know that NXT is still on the split screen while this match is happening? I mean, damn.
This attitude adjustment of Miles Bourne definitely paid dividends. He's North American champ, but it was a whole lot of shenanigans winning this matchup. We got to feel that.
I'm not going to argue with you because there's been a lot going on in this match, a lot going on already in this night.
Right at the top, you don't tear like the one that you had on Sunday.
Nice drop kick from Miles Bourne, right on the button, no pun intended to the clothing reference that Booker just made.
So yes, folks, this is a North American Championship rematch. This is not a non-title match. I'm not kidding. I kid you not. This is not a non-title match. It can't be.
Dropped over that middle rope, though. Throat first goes Miles Bourne.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
We're our official right now. Might need to step in.
It's legal. It's legal.
It is not legal, Booker. He would have gotten disqualified. Wait, what was that? What? A loaded right hand into the cover. Oh, Miles just able to kick out. Page trying to cut corners once again.
No, we don't need to hate the beat the Page to be North American champion again. It's time for him to go to the main roster. He's main roster ready, dude. Yeah, they could bring in some more talent. He'll be able to go to the main roster. Some more star power in the NXT men's division.
After our Vengeance Day NXT Championship match with Joe Hendry and Ricky Saints and added to the chaos, we got an absolute experience still to come tonight. But a North American Championship looking for Twisted Grit. Got caught by Miles. And Bourne rocking in the ankle out.
This is what I love to see. Two guys tearing each other apart tonight, man. You love to see it. Even though they rushed it, still.
Miles Bourne stripped the man of his title.
Damn.
Stripped the man of his dignity. He stripped the man of everything, including his pants, in this matchup.
Well, Ethan Page hit him with the boot first, so it was only fair for Miles Bourne to hit him with the boot back. Or to hit him with the shoe. It was only fair for Miles Bourne to hit Ethan Page with Ethan Page's own shoe. Ethan Page hit him with his shoe first. Shoot.
Bourne proves again he will not break as North American champion.
Excuse me, Zaria. Everyone wants to know, why did you attack Sarika last week?
Sarah, if you have to ask that question,
You don't get it.
I know you are frustrated. Tony is on his way to the building. We can't do it in the parking lot. You guys got to take it. We're not going to get our hands on Tony one way or another. I get that, and that is okay, but we got to do it inside.
All this chaos going on tonight, man. What in the hell? Who the? That's Tony D'Angelo right there. That's Tony D'Angelo right there, dude. One step ahead of him once again. Dark State not watching their back. That's going to cost them there tonight. That's going to cost them tonight.
Live from Las Vegas.
Tony D'Angelo was right there. Dude, he would have been, if he would have already been there, this brawl would have been going like crazy between him and Tony D'Angelo. Just as Dark State went in, Tony D'Angelo came. And he's got some kind of black metal stick thing in his hand. It looked like a black Kindle stick. What did it look like? What y'all thinking of NXT tonight? I know somebody got something to say about it. I think they just need to work on not rushing the shows, honestly, with this show. $1,000%. Oh, shoot, I spelled his name wrong, man. Dang, that was crazy. Started off with a Miles Bourne, Ethan Page segment. Then we go from there to a brawl between the two. Whew. I forgot what I was doing. Oh. NXT still on commercial break. I'm waiting, I'm waiting, waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. Oh, NXT's back on with Blake Monroe out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Wren Sinclair.
A lot on this woman's mind, and we do know she is not afraid to speak whatever thoughts are going on. And she's got a lot to say tonight as pertains to Jada Carter.
Let's get some more audience in the live chat, folks.
Progressive Insurance. Progressive offers 24/7 protection when you bundle auto, home, and motorcycle. Learn more at Progressive.
Keep on sharing the stream. Keep on getting people in here. And keep on supporting the channel. And keep getting the views up as well.
Interrupted me on her big return, I expected to feel disrespected. When she cost me the speed match against Zaria last week, I expected to feel rage. I expected to want to tear her apart piece by piece, but that's just not what I felt. What I felt was revealing, shocking, actually. It was reassurance. Because in that moment, I realized something very simple. Jada Parker needs Blake Monroe. I mean, you want to paint it as some kind of heated rivalry, act like she got under my skin, like she could actually steal my spotlight, but that's just not the case. No. All she did was confirm my value. You don't interrupt irrelevance, do you? You don't sabotage someone who doesn't matter. The biggest thing a woman in NXT can do is interrupt Blake Monroe, because the glamour is perfectly poised. In NXT, I am the conversation, the controversy, the standard. When I breathe, people react. When I speak, timelines light up. When I compete, it trends every single time. People don't just quietly admire me. No. They obsess over me. People love to hate me more than they've ever loved Jada Parker. Jada's the kind of girl who acts on emotion and asks questions later, and to me, it isn't scary. Jada can't step up. So stepping to me is her only option, because that is the fastest way to matter. Whether you want to admit it or not, this division revolves around me.
This is the Avengers Day Go Home show, folks.
And poor Jada,
So we got this Blake Monroe, Jada Parker face-to-face happening ahead of Avengers Day. That's taking place this Saturday night. I'll be live for that.
And I'm going to share my spotlight with her.
We got 2 watch-alongs Saturday, Avengers Day and Lucha Libre AA for episode 7 and 8. I missed 7. So.
See, you got jokes tonight, baby. You always talking about Jada this, Jada that. What I need to do is slap the taste out of your mouth. That's what I need to do. See, you're delusional because you built this fantasy where wrestling revolves around you. But if that were the case, why are you out here trying to convince everybody and their mama how important you are? See, Blake, I clocked you. I clocked you a long time ago. The glamour only exists because insecurity does. But you know who's not insecure? Your girl. Me, you know? Because when I pop up, the temperature changes. My presence is felt before I'm even seen. And I don't need to chase relevancy, baby. I'm the definition of it. And you hate that. You hate it because all eyes are on me. And I don't give a damn what other people think about me. But you do. Because your whole life, you've been a supporting character, praying for that starring role.
Oh, look at her smile.
I'm gonna give you what you want.
She ain't even looking at her. She just looking like, oh, okay. It's like that. That's how she looking.
You need me. So you don't fade into the background role you are so scared of. At Vengeance Day, I'm gonna show you how soft you really, girl.
Soft, please. Miss Parker, you forget yourself.
Shut your soft ass up. Please. Because you don't even believe the words that be coming out of your own mouth, Blake. You're scared, mama. Because under that little polished ego of yours, you're not who you think you are. I mean, yeah, you did one great thing, and yes, you run your mouth, but take away the theatrics, take away the hell, ignore the everybody loves to hate on the glamour, and all that you have left is a mediocre bitch.
Oh, look at popping off! Oh, yes, man. Here we go, bitch.
She said a mediocre bitch. That was funny. The way she said that.
In all that talking, look who the one that ended talk. Oh, vengeance. Never fun. Fast dog.
Yo, let me just say, I'm so sorry. We didn't know that your rematch was tonight. We were prepping for our 6-man match.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't make sure Miles would leave your title.
Yeah, thank you, boys. Honestly, I just need some time to think.
Yeah, give us some time, okay? You guys got to worry about the big 6-man tag match tonight, and you need to worry about the Evolve Championship title match tomorrow at Succession 2, okay?
Yeah, Cappuccino Jones, but he's got this.
Just make sure you retain that, okay?
You got it.
Yeah, of course. Ethan, it's gonna be okay, cheer up. You are the greatest North American champion ever with the most title defense. I looked it up. That has to mean something. And you know what? You know what's better than that? Being a 2-time greatest North American champion ever, right? It all comes back around. You're gonna be champion again. I know, look, I'm gonna become 2-time NXT champion this Saturday at Vengeance Day. That's gonna rule. You know what it's like to be a former NXT champion? You feel like you're on top of the world. You feel like you can do anything. So come on, man. That's enough of my pep talk. The stage needs me. I need to go prep and drink my lemon tea. Hang in there.
I'm sure the world is waiting for the absolute experience, but get ready to start the clock. There is Wren Sinclair. She goes one-on-one with this woman, Nikkita Lyons.
Okay, Kendall Gray dyed her hair. Oh, snap. I wonder if she turning heel tonight. Dyed her hair like she turning heel. And NXT's on commercial break again. Oh. Y'all hit the thumbs up and make sure you subscribe only if you do. And make sure you share my other watch alongs. Share my Monday Night Raw watch along from last night, man. Let everybody know I was live for Raw, Elimination Chamber, Fallout show. Oh, let me explain to you guys about the auto translate thing. This is something that you all need to know. This is something cool. This is something that y'all can do after the streams and after the videos. So we're going to break that down. We're going to talk about it. So I tweeted out about the auto translate thing just to give y'all some tips. Trying to find me a background music to put on here. All right, let me go ahead and find it. There it is. Okay, so I put out post on YouTube community tab and on Twitter X yesterday. So I just want to chat for a minute about a super cool feature that can, make my wrestling watch-alongs and all my uploaded videos even more accessible to each and every one of you. So this is what I put on my YouTube community tab yesterday. So I know sometimes, especially during these hype moments or when I'm rambling on excitedly, it could be tough to catch every single word, especially if English isn't your primary language. But I've been wanting to explain this awesome news to y'all in person, live here for a while. So I figured I'd go ahead and tell y'all now. I might remind y'all during my SmackDown watch along this Friday night. NXT is back on. So while we got LI, oh God. While we got Eli Knight, Ilio 4, and Sean Legacy talking backstage, we're going to go over what I said yesterday. So, as I was saying, I know sometimes, especially during the hype moments or when I'm rambling or excitedly, it could be tough to catch every single word, especially if English is your primary language. But here's the awesome news, folks. YouTube has this fantastic auto translate function for subtitles. Anyway, YouTube has this fantastic auto translate function for subtitles that you can totally use. Now, this isn't something that happens live during the stream, but it becomes available right after my watch-alongs finish and my videos are uploaded and processed, in other words. So once the video is officially up on the channel, all y'all need to do is activate this feature. Just look for the CC button on the video player. It usually appears in the bottom right corner, looking like a small white rectangle. You click that to turn on the captions. After you do that, a little gear icon, which is your settings button, will pop up right next to it. Hit that gear, and you'll see an option labeled subtitle CC from there. Select auto translate, and you'll be able to choose from a huge list of languages. Cut this on because I want to see this match. I want y'all to see me react to this match. There may not be a little reaction, especially if this match ain't going to last long. But anyways, you'll be able to choose from a huge list of languages while it's done by a machine. And it does a genuinely great job of giving you a solid understanding of everything that's being said, everything I'm saying on these watch-alongs. When I'm going through my overall thoughts, results, grade, or the ups and downs, or what needs to improve coming out of Raw, SmackDown, or a Premium Live event, sort of like that. But it gives you a solid understanding of everything that's being said, so you won't miss out on any of the epic wrestling reactions or commentary. I really want everyone to be able to fully enjoy my videos, especially my watch-alongs, and feel like a part of our awesome community. So please, I recommend everybody to give this a try. Give this feature a try. I think you guys will like it. I really do. Remember, you have to push the CC button after the video and the watch-alongs get processed and available on the channel for y'all to rewind and listen to. You don't have to necessarily watch, you can just listen. It's like a podcast of sort, but hey, it's different. My watch alongs are different, man. You know, we got Nikkita Lyons versus Wren Sinclair in this WWE Speed Women's Qualifier match happening right now. All right, hurry up. Wren Sinclair taking too much time. She need to hurry up and do what she needed to do and pin her. Oh, Lord Jesus. What if she didn't tap? Oh, Wren Sinclair won the women's speed qualifier match. Man, these views ain't going up enough, man, tonight. I know y'all don't like watching NXT as much. I know. I understand. Trust me, I already know why. My Evolve Session 2 launch along is scheduled for tomorrow night. Make sure y'all tune in for that.
Just want to say, from one champion to another, congratulations. Someone love to get off this branch. I appreciate it. Hey, last week, that whole chronicle you did on your story, I loved it. That was quite inspirational. Thank you, man. That means a lot, especially coming from someone as inspirational as you. Because look, I've had some hardships, but everything that you've had to overcome to get to this point that you are now, it doesn't compare. It's unbelievable. Hey, it's not all that bad, Joe. I mean, what advantage to being dead? I'm not going to sit here and listen to Ricky Shane's whole absolute experience. He's going to sound so bad. It makes me wish I was dead too. No, you don't, Joe. Dude, I'm sorry. I apologize. I did not mean it to come out like that. Dude, I'm sorry. I apologize. Look, I'm just messing with you, Joe. Come on. You're not the only one with sense of humor around here. You got me. Hey, I really appreciate it, though. I'll catch you later. All right. See you. Well, before they meet for the Women's North American Championship Saturday at Vengeance Day, Tatum, Paxley, and Izzi Jayne have a final sit-down. It's next on NXT.
Got Izzi Jayne, Tatum, Paxley, final sit-down next. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna step away for a little bit. Hopefully, we'll have some more audience by the time I come back. I hope. All right, NXT is back on for commercial break.
There she is. Oh my gosh. I got this for you. You don't mind? Yeah. Former UFC fighter, first ever two-time NXT Women's Champion, the Submission Magician. Things like I really appreciate it, and I really think this. I have to be Lola, so thank you so much. Yeah. Good job, Prince. You actually know what you got yourself into? Lola's no joke. Respectfully, I tapped her out once. I can definitely do it again, especially in an underground match.
Who said you can stop jumping? I've actually been in the underground with Lola Vice, okay? She's everything she says she is. Let's go work on some reversals. Oh. Come on! Make it count!
Okay, I tried it your way. I think you tried things from a gymnastics perspective.
It's not gonna work.
We'll see. Gymnastics worked.
Got a video package showing Kaylani Jordan being trained by ahead of her match against Lola Vice.
It's brutal. It's barbaric. Low ground Saturday at Vengeance Day.
Oh, Kaylani Jordan got a huge plan. I bet Lola Vice seen that video package.
7 p.m. Eastern, streaming on Peacock, internationally on Netflix. Again, it's all going down this Saturday. It's Vengeance Day. Booker, I only got one question for you right now. Are you ready to step back in to the underground?
Oh, yes, man. Let me tell you right now. Lola Vice undefeated inside the underground tornado. And Shayna Baszler was one of the victims.
Well, we're going to find out if she can stay undefeated in the underground this Saturday. But up to the Saturday, two former partners are going to battle out for the North American Championship. It's going to be Paxley and Izzi who come face to face.
Here we go.
Welcome back, Tatum. I'm sure being in here brings back so many memories for you. I notice no spears and no makeup. No, they know I'm safe. You can't touch me, or you lose your shooting sight. One of the many lessons that I taught you, if you remember, the culling can always give, and they can always take. The culling gave you the control you always wanted. But when I eliminated them, I'm the one that beat you. I hated evil. Oh, do you also remember what happened that day? While you were running around with the chainsaw, pandering with all your fans that you call friends? I'm the one who took advantage of the opportunity. I'm the one who became the new Women's North American Champion. Or did you forget that? You know, Tatum, you seem to change. That there's some final version of yourself that we haven't seen yet. I'd love to meet her. Bring her out. It's about time, because all I see is the same broken, naive girl who tells all of her problems to dolls because they can't talk back and tell you that you're the real reason for all your problems. You're the reason Lila left you, Tatum. You're the reason I left you. You are the reason that there is not a single person standing in your corner. You are unlovable. And that's what I was there for. You're a shell of yourself without me. You have no purpose. You have no meaning. I gave you all of that. Without me, you're back to searching for it. Honestly, Tatum, it's pathetic. You are pathetic. And let me let you in on a little secret. There is no new version of yourself, Tatum. You haven't changed. You're incapable of being fixed. I just wanted to tell you, Izzi. Nothing lasts forever. This pain that you've put me through, your manipulation, it's all only temporary. Just like when I was NXT Women's Champion. I remember winning that. I thought it was going to be the best day of my entire life, but I was wrong.
Because nothing is going to beat the satisfaction I'm going to feel when I take that North American Championship from you at Vengeance Day. And then you'll understand I was never meant to be played with.
Well, who will leave with the gold? Tatum or Izzi? Find out this Saturday, streaming on Peacock at 7 Eastern. It's Vengeance Day.
Damn.
Well, we're ready for a six-man matchup, and this matchup is presented by Progressive.
Oh, Vanity Project came from behind, already attacking them before the match even can begin. Darn. They attacked these guys before the match even started. Damn. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a sign that this show has been rushed tonight. They seriously need to take their time with these shows. There's no reason why they should be rushing these shows every Tuesday night. I'm just being really honest. They need to utilize on giving his talent more TV time instead of rushing. Because this is how you lose audience right here, man. Rushing the shows. And shows going on split screen commercials or an actual commercial break. They can't be doing stuff like that. But besides, are you guys enjoying NXT so far? I mean, I know it hasn't really been feeling like NXT tonight, but the show hasn't been that bad. Oh, one thing, my freaking head is hurting. And there still haven't been more matches announced for NXT Vengeance Day yet. You would think they would announce at least 2 more matches, but there's only 3 matches on the card for that pre-love event. Got Brad Baylor and Hank. Or Tank. Can I really tell which one is Hank and which one is Tank?
Once again, because a lot of gold is in that corner right now for the Vanity Project.
Jackson thinks he's a hell of a talent, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Cap Jones, you do not want to sleep on that kid. He's a definitely one to be watched.
And yes, they just got dropped big set top from Tank. Hank is the legal man for his team. Into the cover, hook to the leg. Let's remember, this all stems from a back and forth. Vanity Project sticking the nose where it doesn't belong. They have the feet. Hank does it up.
They're sticking the nose right where it belongs. He's on a champ. They're the champions right up there.
They weren't the champions when they're sticking
They want to stick in the nose. They want to stick in the nose.
covered by Shiloh Hill.
Oh, we got Shiloh Hill and Jackson Drake in the ring now.
Well, let's try to switch gears because obviously your discussion is starting to kick in. Hill is someone who is always observing, doesn't belong to those normal systems, the complete opposite of the Vanity Project, as we're seeing right now on display.
He was so unorthodox, but it works. That's crazy.
It certainly does. And right now, working as a team, Vanity Project.
Oh, why my head feels weird, man?
Since the beginning,
Like it's hurt.
restored, and right now back to work. That is smoke free.
That's what he spoke like a 20 years of the bad thing right now. 22 years old. These guys right here, like I said, what are we talking about?
Let's try to get back into this match. This 6-man match is continuing right now. Tag was made, and Hank and Tay, you all right?
That's good.
All right, well, Hank and Tay trying to get this matchup back under control for themselves, and they're in there right now with Ricky Smokes, the super senior of sorts of this group Vanity Project. And the Belly Bandits.
Oh, Lord. Oh, come on, man. We don't need to see that. Come on, man. Disgusting.
I got that reference. That certainly was nasty. And very blow by Shiloh Hill. And look who's standing tall. Look who's in control. And looking for the try.
That wasn't even appropriate.
Valley boys right now on fire.
On fire.
I don't like this little celebration right now. I don't like this little celebration. We're just gonna put in the gas tank, man.
I don't think they're too worried right now about Vanity Project. Everyone's trying to get their footing back. And whoa, there goes Smokes. Smokes on the run. Going right around. And again, Vanity Project. It's, ooh, hey. Oh, a tag was made. Brad Baylor, I believe, is the legal superstar for his team.
Break team, oh, yeah.
Hard to big kick. And there comes Baylor. Jumping right in.
See that they get Hank Walker right there, just lured him into that trap, and it did.
Well, what a night it's been. It's some of that impromptu championship matchup still to come. The NXT Women's Championship
Get your ticket, son.
will be defended. Jacy Jayne taking on Zaria.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for that match.
We're trying to focus in on a lot going on in this one. It started with Vanity Project with the attack. Keanu Carver just came out here moments ago, distracted us.
Smart there.
Jackson Drake has a championship match tomorrow. Succession 2 on Evolve against Cappuccino Jones. He's in there right now with Hank Walker, and Walker just got buckled for a moment. And Vanity Project doing a nice job of cutting this ring in half.
Look at Jackson Drake right there. His in-ring IQ right there is off the chart. He's got 22 years old, something like that. And I tell you, he's so far advanced than his years right now. All of these guys.
Well, the tag was made. And in comes
Oh, baby.
And Tatum
Oh, baby.
moving right now. And look at this. What a side slam. But to your point, taking the second week off for the NXT Universe.
Boom.
Right back around, the tag team champions have been dropped.
can't win the title or anything right here, but they can definitely get a little bit of payback, a little retribution right here.
You can say that again, and coming right back in and take a look. Tag team continuity and coming right out of the corner. Take, drop it 2/3 of Vanity. Oh!
I love that face-to-face between Blake Monroe and Jada Parker. That was a very, very solid B face-to-face tonight. And then we got a solid low B- North American Championship rematch between Miles Bourne and Ethan Page. That North American Championship match from last week was way better than this week's. Way better than the North American Championship match we got earlier tonight.
Drake right here in front of us, not seeing what is going on, and oh no! Just get caught, nowhere to move, and the opponent champion taking full control of this match. Who's walking out with the victory?
It's going on another break. My head feels fucking numb, man. Does this feel like a go-home show to y'all? Yeah. Does this feel like a go-home show to y'all tonight? I don't know, man. I mean, it's been a solid B- show. It's doing like it did last week so far. It just feels like there's no hype for some reason to this Freebie Live event. Yeah, there's some excitement, but I generally just don't feel no hype coming out of the show tonight. And that's something I've noticed when I'm watching. No hype. No feel. Just a little bit of excitement. But it has been a solid B- show so far. It hasn't done bad so far at all. It's definitely going to have some ups and downs, though. Like these shows always do almost all the time. They need to have ups instead of downs and not have both ups and downs. We got this tag team match continuing tonight. NXT just came back from commercial break, and I used the wrong controller. Oh, what is going on with my volume? Why is it not working no more? Darn, the volume thing doesn't, the mute thing doesn't work on my controller anymore? What? You can't be serious.
Champion Jackson Drake, it might not brush off the shoulders too soon because you just turn around and that toothless wonder is taking advantage. I don't know, Shiloh Hill, some of you want to poke too many times.
Take care of your business. Take care of your business.
We've seen this time and time again. Another kick out. Wow. That is how Vanity Project has beaten Hank the Tank. That is how they've won the NXT Tag Team title. Just falling into the cover.
That's smart strategy, though.
Certainly could be. Big tags were made. Hank back in, nice block, big kick. Jackson Drake popping right back up, trying to power up.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, God. Wow, this is going to be something. Oh, wow.
Again. I don't think enough people talk about that straight into the cover.
Oh!
I gotta even admit I'm impressed with the strength we just saw.
He's going to be life back after that right there.
Oh.
Wow, what a tag match this has been. This going crazy. Chaos everywhere between Vanity Project and the team of Shiloh Hill and Hank and Tank.
Great backup. Out goes Shiloh Hill. The two legal men are in the ring in this six-man matchup which began with the Vanity Project attack. Oh, yeah.
Hank and Tank with a spinning slam. Like I wasn't expecting to see that. They better not take too much time. They need to hurry up. Fast. Oh yeah, this is it. JD's not kicking out from that. Jackson Drake wasn't kicking out from that. He was not kicking out from that. I'm sorry. The way that looked, the way Shiloh Hill did that to Jackson Drake, he wasn't kicking out from that. I know, man. This was definitely a solid B tag team match. This was great. This was fucking great. This was a great fucking tag team match. Like, I'm not even lying. From start to finish, this tag team match delivered tonight. I watched the whole fucking thing. Shoot, Shiloh Hill might as well be the new member of the Hank and Tank team.
Congratulations. I guess you got what you wanted.
The hell?
You truly did bring the hell out of me. This ends at Vengeance Day. In a street fight!
On Saturday, May 9th, after the biggest weekend in WWE, what happens at WrestleMania doesn't stay.
Hey, he getting in the head of Dark State, man. Tony D'Angelo know what the hell he doing. He knows exactly what he doing.
Thanks for coming in to talk about Doug Jr.
Of course, third grade is one, and go to the ministry to save you hundreds, but
Oh shit. Where in the world is everybody tonight, man? NXT will be back on soon. Everybody else got a full screen showing themselves. Man, I don't need a full screen to show myself sometimes, man. Yeah, I'll do it like this. This is as far as it's gonna get. You know what I'm saying? I do my watch alongs differently. We got some wrestling YouTube content creators going live for their NXT reviews tonight. All right, nobody's going live for Evolve except for one person, except for me and one person, one other wrestling YouTube content creator. How come y'all don't watch Evolve every Tuesday nights? Probably because they ain't bringing their shows to a bigger stage and bigger audience. They need to start doing that as soon as possible, dude. It'll be a whole lot better to have bigger audience in a bigger arena for Evolve. Oh no, did my stream just end? Damn! My portrait stream just ended, man. Why the my portrait stream done started ending by itself, man? Why did it started ending by itself now? I don't get that. It done started ending by itself. Oh, because nobody else ain't tuned in and joined the live chat. That's probably why it ended. Usually when there's people commenting in the live chat, it's not going to end. Even when my subscribers or new subscribers are hitting the thumbs up. Guys, NXT hasn't been that bad tonight, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why y'all ain't watching NXT.
Not the right time. A lot of opportunities coming up. And once I'm done with Lonnie, I aspire to win a championship. I need to be on stand and deliver. Just trust me, Doc. I won't hurt my hand again. I promise. Look, I signed all the paperwork clearing NXT and any doctors of any liability. Going into the underground, that's my world. And come Saturday, I'm going to shut Lonnie up for good.
promise me you'll come back after your match.
I will.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, we will head to the underground Saturday.
Tony, let's get straight to it. You trying to box with Dark State? Bring your ass out here then. Dion! How's it feel, Dion? The hunter has become the hunter. I know the feeling. Because you're the one that caused the downfall of my life last year. You had to take out one of the most powerful men in NXT. Congratulations. You may have killed that man, but I've come back a different, more dangerous man. And I told you exactly what I was going to do. I took you out one by one. And now it's time for me to take those dreams of yours, those dreams of being on top, something you always talk about, and kill it. And Saturday is called Vengeance Day. How poetic. Because that's the day I cash in my final promise of destroying Dark State by taking you out.
After what you did to me and my brothers, tossing out South Gold, taking out Osiris, and trying to put me on the shelf, I'm fighting for 4 on Saturday. This Tony D'Angelo side speed bump in my way, it's gonna get ran right over. Then there ain't gonna be a damn thing on my way becoming NXT champion. Because the main event at Stand and Deliver has my name on it. Because the NXT takeover, the Dark State takeover, is far from over. So on Saturday, you better be ready the moment you step foot on this damn property, because I'm gonna be waiting for your ass in the parking lot. It's on sight. Nah. He cool. He gonna get what's coming to him on Saturday.
I'll be ready, Dion. Ready to whip your ass in the parking lot, drag your lifeless body to this ring, and beat you in front of everybody. Because on Saturday, one of the 2 reasons I came back to NXT will be completed.
Will the mission be accomplished? We all find out Saturday at Vengeance Day.
Jacy Jayne, last week you arguably escaped a huge title match against Soul Ruka, but coming up next, she'll be defending against what some may say is a bigger threat in Zaria. So how do you plan?
Sarah, the only thing that I'm trying to escape is being caught in the middle of this pitiful Zaruka breakup. Have you seen Soul here tonight, Miss Journalist? Because I'm sure she's wandering around the building somewhere. There's absolutely no way she's gonna let Zaria get a championship match after what she pulled last week. And let's just say, for argument's sake, that Soul doesn't want to get revenge on her former best friend. Lainey and Fallon, they understand the assignment. Once I get past Zaria tonight, then it's smooth sailing to Stand and Deliver, where I await my next opponent.
Well, it's time for our second championship match of the night.
Yeah.
Can her reign over the women's division continue tonight? Certainly, this is a different side of Zaria, one we have never seen before in an NXT ring. Is Jacy Jayne ready to face the unknown? You just heard from the champion. Confident. Can she walk out with the gold? Jayne, Zaria, NXT Women's title on the line, live next.
Yeah, I could definitely see Kiana James being a new member of Fatal Influence on the main roster.
And Progressive makes getting claim support so easy.
Nikkita Lyons is Pepsi Progressive. Wow, they support you, Graham.
I could definitely see it. The first hour was solid, and the second hour just went down the drain. And now my head's hurting even more. Great. I'm stepping away. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about the first and second hour. Let's go over the first, second hour a little bit. The first hour was solid. Right up until Wren Sinclair versus Nikkita Lyons. When we got up to Wren Sinclair versus Nikkita Lyons, the beginning of the second hour just completely, the second hour of the show just completely went back to its mediocre state. So the first hour was solid, and the second hour so far has been mediocre. It has not been good. Not been that good. So they need to pick it up tonight. They need a solid main event to make me say, well, this has been a solid low B- show. This has been yet another solid low B- show tonight. Because like I said, last week's NXT was a solid low B- show. So tonight, we need something to change that. Seriously. We need something to change this second hour of the show, which has been mediocre so far. We need something to change that. I wonder what's in the main event of this show tonight. I really do. Oh, that's right. The main event is Ricky Saints and Joe Henry. So it's probably gonna close with either Joe Henry, the NXT champion, standing tall, or Ricky Saints standing tall. We'll find out at the end. Meanwhile, NXT's back on. We got this NXT Women's Championship match happening right now.
And then ran right into Zaria with a wake-up call of sorts when she was confronted by the challenger here tonight. You could see in her eyes she was hoping.
If you're just now tuning in, NXT is back on from break. Welcome to the NXT Watch Along for the NXT Vengeance Day Go Home Show. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you do. Yes, the stream on the portrait mode, the stream in portrait mode ended. So I'm only live in landscape mode now. For some reason, the stream in portrait mode ended on its own. Don't ask me. I don't know why. I don't know, man. Oh, no, I know why. It's because we didn't have any audience in here. It's because nobody hit the thumbs up, man. I mean, it might as well have ended anyway. And so far, NXT, the second hour has been mediocre, and the first hour was solid. Obviously, I enjoyed the first hour more than the second hour. So that gives you an idea of how this show is going. How the show's been doing since the NXT Women's Championship match that's happening right now.
Soul doesn't make the decisions. Just because she's so hot right now. Is that it, baby? Did she deserve every opportunity? You talk about she should have let Zaria have one. Did you ever step aside for Stevie Ray? Let me tell you something that's different, man. That's different. That's totally different. My brother and I never had conflict or anything like that. As far as it's going to be things like that. It's going to be different type or anything like that. No, it's not like that. We're brothers, man. We're brothers. Oh, Jacy Jayne able to slither away.
All right, YouTube content creators is getting all these freaking audience. And here I am with no audience. I had 2-3 audience earlier in the live chat. Matter of fact, I had 4. They all gone. Probably because this show has been mediocre the second hour. And probably because they not really watching it too much. Well, can't blame them now. It's going back on. Oh, another reason why the audience ain't in here, because NXT's been going on commercial break for the last 6-7 fucking times. Oh man, my head is killing me, man. I'm away again, and then when I come back, I'll be going over my overall thoughts, results, grade, and the ups and downs, and what needs to improve, what NXT needs to improve on right now, and what NXT is doing good on. We're going to go over all that tonight. So make sure y'all stick around for all that. It's going to be an interesting end of the NXT watch along tonight. At least if you don't stick around for this, stick around for, my overall thoughts, results, and grade of this entire Vintage Day Go Home show. I can't wait to tell y'all what NXT needs to improve on right now and how good they are doing right now. I think I might go over how bad they are doing right now because I really want to go over that. I really do. I really want the NXT writers and whoever books the show to listen to this because I'm generally going to be serious about what I'm going to say in the end. Nope. Still ain't came back on. Still waiting. I'm getting ready to tweet out that the first hour NXT was solid and the second hour NXT was mediocre. Get ready to tweet that out. As soon as I tweet out my overall thoughts and everything else that happened on the show that I didn't get to tweet out yet. All right. Vengeance Day Go Home show is back on. NXT Women's Championship match happening right now.
Zaria not at 100% after going into those steel steps. You've seen her grab her shoulder a few times, Booker, but you got to start to wonder, will adrenaline start flowing through the veins of the challenger?
Like that Jayne right there, Jacy Jayne, she's got a big
Well, Jacy Jayne said after tonight it'd be smooth sailing. She's got to get through the rough waters of this match to make it a stand and deliver. With tickets go on sale tomorrow at Ticketmaster. The biggest night of the year in St. Louis. Will one of these two women be the women's champion on that night? Who's walking out tonight? Sorry.
Solrook is going to cost Zaria a watch.
Right now, you can see Jacy's in pain. Zaria right now, she's in obvious pain. A fatal influence on the outside trying to rally their partner, their champion. One more look. Big impact for both women. And right now, Booker, we're getting into the deep waters of this.
Hey, why am I cut off?
Yeah, John. keep running. The question is, who's gonna swim? Who's gonna swim the longest? Who's gonna swim the hardest? And right now, Zaria breaking the fight, man. Oh, yeah.
You, Chad, but you're not talking about Zaria has had championship opportunities in the past. He's even challenged for the Knockouts title in TNA with the help of Sol Ruca.
I don't know why the world my cam.
NXT Women's Championship. Right now, she is rocking your rock star, Jacy Jayne, who just got tossed.
That's the strength of Zaria that here was great. The first stages right there.
Just got qualified title nominee. Just got awesome match. I don't know if you see to the far side of the screen. That was close, and she took another look at just how close it was. If they hit for the fans they want to, that's not going to help Jacy Jayne.
Right there, Jacy Jayne just kicked out, but that was like an instinctual kick out. But right now, still in the fight. Just that in-ring prowess of Jacy Jayne.
Well, Jacy's talking about how smart she is. She might not want to turn around. She might need to get a little bit quicker. Allow Zaria to get back in the game. Put me right under the top. Champion right now is rocking with the
Everybody just left.
turning Jayne inside out. And he's talking about those deep waters. Who's going to swim for it? Who's going to sink? And Zaria right now is on top of the world. Can she put away Jacy?
Oh, Jacy went high. Oh, Zaria kicked out. Oh, spear to Jacy Jayne. Uh-oh. Ah. I told you. Told you Sol was going to come out and cause Zaria her match. She didn't even get Zaria. She didn't even get Zaria. She barely got Zaria. She only got Jacy Jayne. She didn't get Zaria. Well, what else can happen tonight? What the hell did he say it like that? What else can happen tonight? See why I say he sounds like a ghost on commentary? Oh, shit. And there is nobody here. Are y'all even enjoying the show? Nobody has told me whether they enjoying the show or not. Like I said, the show's been solid the first hour, and second hour, it went right to mid. It went right to mediocre. So up next, we got Ricky Sanks hosting the Absolute Experience. That's what's up next. So that's the main event for tonight. Oh, I feel weird, man. Then it's gonna come out to say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Henry. Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay. I thought I was tripping. I thought my audio was messing up. Oh, okay. I thought I was tripping. NXT's back on from commercial break yet again. Hopefully, this is the last time it'll go on commercial break for tonight. Damn, the way she said that. And a straight fight. Damn, she got serious when she said that. Oh, snap. And a street fight.
These two women also came face-to-face earlier, and they meet one-on-one Saturday. Tatum Paxley looking for the ultimate payback by defrauding her former friend, her former partner, Izzi for the women.
Main event coming up. The Absolute Legendary Experience. Joe Henry is definitely coming out. Either he or Ricky Sanks are going to be standing tall in NXT ahead of Vengeance Day Premium Live event. We will find out. We got Tony D'Angelo versus Dion Lennox. Yeah, we already know. I already discussed that. I don't need to hear it anymore. Yeah, sure. He ain't one of a kind on commentary. He's more like one of annoying on commentary. He's one of the annoying ones, more like.
Robert Stone back-to-back weeks where the NXT Women's Championship matches have ended with less than desirable results, with Vengeance Day days away and Stand to Deliver in sight. How do you plan?
I hate to cut you off. I see where you're going, and I'm with you. But first, I just want to thank the NXT Universe for the pre-sale tickets sold for Stand and Deliver. and tomorrow they go on sale to the general public.
Well, that's great news, but what about the NXT Women's Championship situation?
And look, the NXT Women's Division, in my opinion, is the absolute best in the world. But
What the hell's going on with the screen?
So I need to figure some things out, and
What's going on with the screen?
That's Mr. Stone. And right now we're
Is somebody hijacking?
This is the revolution.
Yeah, somebody is hijacking NXT tonight, man. With them glitches. There he comes. I'm hijacking that flight to Colombia. That's where I want to live next.
Well, we're in for an experience, an absolute experience, here tonight on NXT. But as we just talked about moments ago, it's all happening this weekend, this Saturday. Can this man become a two-time NXT champion? Can Ricky Saints regain the gold, or will Joe Hendry make more believers? The NXT championship will be defended at Vengeance Day Saturday. Looking at that outfit, you got something like that in Marcus?
You looking very, very double down. I heard you said for the hell of a position. Just about every
My charger keep coming out. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, guys. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today for a once-in-a-lifetime experience hosted by a once-in-a-lifetime performer, me. You know, I am a critically acclaimed actor. I don't know if you guys saw me on Wild Cards last week, reruns available, but I stole the show. The network then loved it. And I thought, wow, Ricky, you're a musician, you're a great actor, you're a great wrestler. You are the true thespian. And since I know each and every one of you loves Joe Hendry concert, I thought I'd come out here and I'd do you one better. And with Vengeance Day just a few days away and me becoming two-time NXT champion, I wanted to give every one of you a very special gift as a token of my appreciation. So without further ado, let's get the absolute experience on the road. Excuse me. Production, lights. Almost forgot the pick. I can't relate to desperation. Hold on, I'm sorry. There's a lot of songs that I have written. I'm good now. Sorry, here we go. Make Joe Hendry disappear. I believe in Ricky. Hey, sing it with me. I believe in Ricky. That's great, right? That's what we love. We put the picture on the tiny trot. We make fun of our opponents. You like it, I love it, baby. Now let's keep the experience going. All right. Okay, no more games. All right. Sorry, hold on. Excuse me. Sorry, hold on. Hey, what are you jabrones staging? I can't get into a flow state. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all deserve perfection, and perfection is what you're gonna get. I need a chair.
full chair. That's a full chair. That's different. It makes it sound the echo. It's a lot better.
The acoustics.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He has no fashion, No style makes my eyes hurt whenever I see him wearing that ugly shirt. That's why I believe in Ricky. We believe in Ricky.
What in the hell do they got Ricky Saints doing tonight?
I don't know if you guys heard that, but I was able to rhyme shirt and hurt. That came to me last night in a dream. And I thought, yes, I should do that. Now, there's more to come. Let's go.
Oh, God. Really?
Wow. No. Jabroni, come back in here and fix the mic. Something's off. Something's off. I don't like it. The vibe ain't right, you know?
No bueno.
You know, I don't know if you guys, thank you. I don't know if you guys have smelled something tangy in the air, but it's you. You stink. Please wear deodorant.
Oh. Damn.
The blonde hair, his beard, it does not go. He looks like the guy from the cooking show. Don't believe in Joe Hendry because he looks like a PA. That's the joke. They look alike. Don't you love that? Yes, let's keep going. Vengeance Day is. Whoa, no. Sorry. No. I'm sorry, guys. It's a special day this Saturday at Vengeance Day when I become the NXT, you can let go. Thank you. You let go. Booker.
Damn. I know that had to hurt.
The champ is here. Joe Hendry has appeared. Oh, you rolling one? Ricky Saints is going to get it's going to be project. Senior smokes, Baylor, Drake, now it's 4-on-1.
See what I'm saying?
It's not a board. That champion is back. I mean, we thought we were in for one. We certainly were. What an absolute experience this has been.
Get out of there, guys.
Vanity project taken care of. Oh, my. And for good measure. The question is now, who do you believe in? The champion or the challenger? The landscape of this brand could change Saturday. It's all going down live at Vengeance Day.
Ooh, thank God that show's over. Well, folks, I'm stepping away. When I come back to go over my overall thoughts, results, grade, ups and downs, what NXT needs to improve on right now, and what NXT is doing good and bad on. Don't go anywhere. We got a lot to go over when I come back. All right, folks. I'm back. Let's go ahead and break down this NXT Vengeance Day Go Home show. Now, this week's NXT leading up to Vengeance Day certainly had its moments, but overall, it felt like a classic go-home show with a few standout segments amidst some more average far, I would say. The big highlight for me was absolutely the surprise North American Championship rematch between Miles Bourne and Ethan Page, even though last week was better than this week's. Seeing them go at it in suits with Page losing his pants still was unexpected, entertaining, and a fantastic way to kick off the show, showcasing their great chemistry once again. 6-man tag with Shiloh Hill, Hank and Tank against the Vanity Project also delivered solid action. This was a hell of a fucking 6-man tag match. If anybody in this community don't think that this was a great 6-man tag match, man, I'm gonna need you to get your fucking ears. I'm gonna need you to get your ears checked or your eyes checked or something, because this 6-man tag team match was fantastic. From the beginning to the end, it was incredible. I was gonna say y'all need to get your ears cleaned out and your eyes checked. That's what I was actually trying to say. But this 6-man tag team match was a good opportunity for everyone involved, even if it felt like the powerhouses sold a bit too much for their smaller opponents. The powerhouses being Shiloh Hill, Hank and Tank. However, the women's championship match between Jacy Jayne and Zaria, while competitive, had a highly predictable outcome with Sol Ruka's interference, leaving it feeling a bit, I don't know, anticlimactic. I don't know how I want to say it. Anticlimactic. That's what I want to say. That's what I wanted to say. It felt anticlimactic. Similarly, the Blake Monroe, Jada Parker face to face, and the Tatum Paxley Izzi Dame segment felt like they just rehashed old ground without adding much new hype for Vengeance Day. Even though I still think that the Jada Parker and Blake Monroe face to face was better than the Tatum Paxley and Izzi Dame face to face. I still think that the Jada Parker and Blake Monroe face to face was solid on paper for the way it was. I still think it delivered at the end of the day. I really enjoyed that, to be honest. It wasn't really that bad. Now, the speed tournament match between Wren Sinclair and Nikkita Lyons, while energetic, suffered from the rush nature of those bouts. The show was being rushed in the first hour. I think it slowed down in the second hour. At first, I said the first hour was solid and the second hour was mid, but it had some solid good segments and matches in the second hour. Not all of them were good, but anyways, the ending with Ricky Saint's concert being interrupted by Joe Henry was a fun nod, but it didn't quite elevate the show to a must-see level like we wanted. Like we wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it didn't deliver. It's just, we could have got better things coming out of it. And we didn't. So while the show managed to generate some buzz for the upcoming premium live event, it largely felt like a mix of highs and lows tonight from watching this show. It definitely felt that way. Overall, I gave this episode a mid-average C+. It had its ups and downs. Outside of Blake Moreau, Jada Parker face-to-face, and the six-man tag, the rest of the stuff on this show was mediocre with no hype or feel. Only a little bit of excitement tonight. It was not that exciting tonight, not gonna lie. I'm being generally seriously honest with y'all. That is my overall thoughts. Resulting grade on NXT Vengeance Day Go Home show. Now, let's go over the ups and downs from NXT Season 20, Episode 9, Vengeance Day Go Home show. I'm going to start with Miles Bourne versus Ethan Page in Prop 2 rematch. We went over this, but this is different. This was the clear highlight, the unexpected start. The suit match gimmick, comedy with Page's pins and Bourne's sneaky win, all combined for an incredible, entertaining, and memorable segment. The two had undeniable chemistry. We went over that, already said that earlier. And another up was Blake Moreau versus Jada Parker face to face. That was another one of the two highlights of the entire night. And while simple, it was effective. It didn't overcomplicate things or directly feud their upcoming Vengeance Day match, showing good tension between two rising stars. Shiloh Hill, Hang It Tank versus Vanity Project. Another one of the best things of the entire night. Another one of the highlights of the night. Miles Bourne versus Ethan Page North American Championship match. Blake Moreau, Jada Parker face to face, and the six-man tag were the highlights of the night, folks. In my list of matches and segments, of course. But anyways, going over this ups on the six-man tag, a solid six-man tag that gave everyone some time to shine. As I said earlier about Hill's performance, his performance stood out. The match had a good flow, despite some booking. Some booking quibbles. Some booking problems, I'd say. But the post-match brawl between Monroe and Parker also added unexpected heat. And last but not least, on the list of ups, charisma of wrestlers. Even in the less stellar segments, the personalities of Izzi, Tatum Paxley, Blake Moreau, and Jada Parker were shining through. The talent is there. Talent is definitely there. Even though Tatum Paxley and Jacy Jayne still had a mediocre face-to-face. It was still mid, but they tried. They did what they could. It's not really their fault. It's just how WWE books shit. It's how the writers write stuff. It's how WWE book stuff. It's the WWE writers, the bookers, and the administration. And the people that make the good and bad creative decisions. But anyways, moving on to the downs. Predictable women's championship finish. while Jacy Jayne and Zaria worked hard. The interference and non-finish with Sol Ruka were highly telegraphed, taking away from the potential impact of the match. Rushed speed tournament match. Wren Sinclair versus Nikkita Lyons match suffered from the inherent contrast of the speed format. Trust me, I know because I watched the whole entire speed women's qualifier match. It was not that good, leading to some awkward moments and a generally forgettable constant despite the energy from both competitors. This is why I say WWE needs to make sure they are booking matches that is going to keep talent watching, not matches that's going to force talent to leave because this match is mediocre, this match is boring, or that match is awful. You know what I'm saying? You got to have matches booked to where it'll get the audience's attention, you know, that would make the audience stay, make the audience say, you know, well, this is going to be a solid match on paper from looking at the card. You know what I'm saying? Your Tatum Paxley, Izzi segment, despite good production, it still felt like filler. It didn't advance their story significantly and simply reiterated what had already been established, making it feel unnecessary for a go-home show. I'm just being honest about that. And also, another down, the booking of Hank and Tank. While they won, the big men selling too much for smaller opponents in the six-man tag fell off, undermining their powerhouse presence. And last but not least, on the downs list is the Ricky Saints concert. The ending segment with Saints and Joe Henry was fun bit, but it could have been more to it. There should have been more. And honestly, as a main event closer for a go-home show, it didn't quite carry the gravitas or build hype for Vengeance Day in the way a traditional wrestling segment might. Now, moving on to what I think WWE NXT needs to work on right now. I'd say number one, consistent storytelling impact. Because some segments, while visually engaging, don't always progress the narrative in a meaningful way. NXT should aim for every segment to either build characters, advance a storyline, or create genuine anticipation. Another one they need to work on is avoiding repetitive tropes. While certain go-home show elements are pretty much standard, NXT could benefit from finding fresh ways to build hype rather than relying on segments that felt like, you know, retreads of or even repeats of earlier interactions. You know what I'm saying? Protecting powerhouse wrestlers. When you have big, strong characters like Hank Tank, man, and I hope the writers and whoever books this show and the entire administration is hearing this and paying attention, because this is one of the important things that I'm about to say. You got strong characters like Hank Tank. Their booking should consistently emphasize their strength and dominance, especially against smaller opponents like the Vanity Project's Jackson Drake, Brad Baylor, and Ricky Smokes, to maintain their credibility. Charity and match finishes. While swerves and non-finishes can be impactful, using them too often or too predictably can diminish the excitement of championship matches. So that is it for what I think NXT needs to work on. Now let's go over on what I think NXT is doing good and bad on right now. Let's start with the good. Then we'll go over the bad, and then we'll be done for the night. Developing charismatic personalities. NXT consistently does a great job of showcasing new talent and allowing their personalities to shine through, rather they're new faces or familiar ones, evolving their characters. That is something they're doing good on. That's one of the things they're doing good on, developing charismatic personalities. Now, the second thing they're doing good on is building intertwined rivalries. The way different feuds like Monroe Parker can spill over into other matches and segments adds a layer of realism and excitement to the show. Another thing they're doing good on is spotlighting new talent. Shows like this often provide opportunities for a wide range of talent, from established stars to newer developmental prospects, to gain experience and screen time. Creative match concepts. The impromptu suit match, like I said earlier, was a brilliant, fun idea that broke the mold and created a memorable moment, pretty much. Now, let's go over the bad. And that's going to end it after that. That's going to be it for the night. Inconsistent match quality. Some matches feel rushed or hindered by their format, like the speed tournament, leading to a noticeable drop in overall match quality across the show, which is not good for NXT going forward. And another thing that's not good, that NXT is not doing good on, is pacing issues on go-home shows. That's another bad thing. It's another bad thing they're doing bad on. While building to a pay-per-view or premium live event, same thing. Some segments feel like they're trending water rather than pushing forward with urgency, leading to a mid-feeling for the overall broadcast. Last but not least, predictable booking in key matches. When the outcome of a championship match is easily foreseen due to outside interference or common tropes, it can deflate the excitement for the audience. So I hope the NXT general manager and the NXT writers and whoever is the person that books the shows every week, every Tuesday nights, and the administration, I hope they are listening, because these are all the good things and the bad things that they're currently doing good and bad on right now. Anyways, folks, that's going to be it for tonight. If you missed my NXT watch along, it'll still be on the channel. If you only want to hear my overall thoughts, results, and grade on the NXT Vintage Day Go Home show, as well as what I think NXT needs to improve on, and what I think NXT is doing good and bad on, you can always rewind the stream or forward the stream to that part. You don't necessarily got to listen to the whole thing. I do appreciate y'all for being here. I know I've been kind of slow with this stream tonight, but my head's been hurting tonight. Not gonna lie, my head was feeling some certain way. You know, I had faith and hope that NXT was going to keep delivering solid low B- shows, because that's better than delivering mediocre C or mediocre C- shows or mediocre C+ mid-average shows. But that wasn't the case for tonight. Unfortunately, it ended up being a C+ mid-average show. At least it's not doing terrible, but it had its ups and downs. Anyways, folks, I'm getting on out of here. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up, share the stream, let everybody know I was live for NXT. I went over my overall thoughts, grade, results, the ups and downs, and what NXT needs to prove on, and how good and bad I think NXT is doing right now. I'll see you guys live tomorrow night for Evolve Session 2. The card for Evolve Session 2, Kendall Gray will be defending her Evolve Women's Championship against PJ Vasa. Jackson Drake defends his Evolve Men's Championship against Cappuccino Jones. And Brooks Jensen goes one-on-one with Harlem Louise. And I'm sure we'll probably get some segments in between those matches or before those matches. Well, good night for now, folks. And I'll see you all live for Evolve tomorrow. It's the final. It's the finale. It's a special. And now if I find out when the new season of Evolve is going to start, I'll let y'all know. Good night.